Good morning. I'm just getting ready for trampolining this morning, so we're just having a really quick breakfast and we're going to go shortly. It is 8:20, so it's way too early to be up and dressed on a Sunday, but my class should certainly wake me up. The garden is just full of birds this morning, and it's all little families. So we've got a little family of great tits up here. You can just see them. And we've had a family of blue tits, and we've had some sparrows, and I saw a starling. This is the bird feeder that you saw me filling up just a couple of days ago. The greedy magpies have got that almost emptied, and all the little birds are coming along to feed as well, but it's the magpies that have taken the most of it. And I've got a feeder there with Niger seeds in it. The goldfinches like those, and we get goldfinches sometimes. I haven't seen them for a while, but when the trees get more full of leaves it does get harder to notice things out here. And I've got my little bird spotting friend here. And is absolutely mesmerised whenever a pigeon comes along though and sits on the fence. Tilly was at one point scared of them, but now she's trying to run after them, which is not very clever at all. Last night and the day before I saw a woodpecker in the woods there. I tried to get a bit of footage, but it was just too far away to be able to focus. But I think there was an adult one and a young, so that was really exciting. So I've now started to recognise their call. They won't peck because they peck to either attract a mate or to build a nest in the tree trunk, so they won't be hammering away at the trunks at the moment. And I did paint my nails last night. Does the shade look familiar? Nice match for my lovely little puppy. I'm a bit obsessed with that colour right now, as I have said once or twice. We've got another one there about to open, which is great because as soon as this one has sort of decided to shed its leaves, the next one can take its place. So that would be quite good if they all open one after the other, not all at the same time. Another one down here. I've no idea what colour the others will be, so that's going to be a nice surprise. But I can't believe I've got so many heads. Basket's looking nice. We've got some pink and some purple in there. That's us back home now from our classes, and we're all dressed and ready to face the day. On the way home from trampolining, I popped into Pound Stretchers. I was looking for some plant pots in a specific size, but I didn't get what I was looking for. But of course I didn't leave empty-handed. I got one of these garden thermometers, which I thought would be quite nice to just hang up on the patio somewhere so we can see what the temperature is in the summer. I just hope that it's going to be accurate. So I'm going to go and hang that out. I also got, amongst other things, some of these to try. I'm not sure what they're like. Sweet potato tortilla chips. It just says they're baked in sweet potato with a touch of sea salt, and they're made from corn, which again is a tummy friendly food. So when we try some of those with some veggie chilli one night, they'll be really nice. I'm going to go and find somewhere to hang up my thermometer and go out into the garden. Welcome to your Sunday morning Sorry Me weather report. Today we have sunny spells, we've got some dark clouds, so we may have some chances of showers. Put my thermometer up. It's not quite accurate at the moment. I'll give it a chance to settle down. It's still quite high, I think, just from being in the car. I'm going to come into the greenhouse and just put on these little bellies, I don't know what the right name is, but these little seedlings which are getting quite big. This is what they look like. So I'm going to just put them into, I've got some pots here, so I'm going to just plant them up into these. And I've brought out some other seeds which I'm going to sow. I'm going to do some more coriander because the ones that I've got outdoors have all been eaten. So I'll do another tray of those, and I'm just going to do a big tub and throw in a little selection of salad leaves. So I've got some various lettuce and some rocket and some spinach leaves. So I'm just going to throw them all into a tub, and I'm just going to treat them as a sort of cut and come again little salady dish. So I won't actually let the lettuces grow into lettuces, just as they're nice little fresh leaves. I'll be able to harvest them, and as with everything in that tub, if you just keep on harvesting it, it'll just keep growing. I hope it grows okay at the moment. Sometimes lettuces and rocket and things don't like it too hot, so yeah, hopefully they will grow okay. And what else did I bring out? I brought out some radishes. I keep on planting radishes, and the snails and slugs keep getting them, so I'm going to try these in a pot. And oh, I did buy some slug tape the other day, so I'm going to maybe wrap that around some of my pots and see if that helps. It's really sunny at the moment, and the sun is helping this little puppy to burst open, so that is going to give me a nice surprise tomorrow morning, I think. Maybe I'll just do it tomorrow. First thing I do in the morning is like open the back door and have a look and see what's come out. The birds are back. Tilly is underneath. She's here in the corner. I don't know if you could see, just up there somewhere, watching. And you know, back for their lunch, making a right racket. What are they? They are great tits. What a noise! It must be 4 or 5 babies, but they're the same size as the parents. Chatting away to each other. Just going to have a nice little lunch outdoors today. Got some of my leftover broccoli quiche, that's the last bit. A bit of a random salad there, just got leftovers from the fridge, which is cucumber and tomato mixed in with some herbs from the garden. Got some parsley and chives and some, I think it's like oregano oil, and some of the tortilla chips that I just bought, and they taste very sweet. That's because of the sweet potato. So I'm going to go and sit in my chair. Tilly's already underneath the chair, don't know if you can see her. And I'm going to enjoy my lunch before I get back to the greenhouse. I'm just going to plant up the little pot of salad that I was telling you about, so I thought I would show you what to do as well if you want to try it. I've just got a pot here. I maybe wouldn't have used such a big pot, but I didn't really have anything less deep. So I've filled it with soil and I've given it water, and I'm just going to get my seeds. And I thought I would put some of the radish seeds just around the outside in the hope that they would grow there. I'm not going to put them right up against the edge of the pot. What you can do as well is using a stick or something, just mark a line in the soil that you want to put your seeds into, and that way they won't roll about. Although it's not very easy just to mark soil because it goes all over the place. I'll try my best. I'm just going to do a little circle around the edge and I'll put my seeds into that. I don't want to put too many radish seeds in because they can't and they won't grow too close to each other. You won't get a decent sized radish, and you would have to end up pulling half of them out anyway, which I think is a bit of a waste. Like, you would have to pull some out to let the others grow, so I don't want to do that. So I'll just put them in around the edge, and I'm just going to get my others and just literally sprinkle them in anywhere, because I don't mind if they're mixed. In fact, I'm quite happy if they're mixed. I don't actually have much of the spinach left, but that's okay. So I'm going to dot them over. I'm going to just sort of fork the soil up a bit, so because it's gone a bit flat from the water going in. It just gives them something to cling on to if you just sort of fork up the soil a bit. And I'm just going to pop them in. So that's my perpetual spinach, and that's one that should live forever. Just keep on cutting it and it should keep on growing back. I'm just going to throw in some lettuce seeds as well. Doesn't matter what varieties you use, because you're not going to let them grow into full blown lettuces, you're going to eat them as tiny leaves anyway. Okay, they've been sown quite densely. I wouldn't normally sow seeds quite so thick in a pot if I was going to be pricking them out, but we're not pricking them out and we're not going to let them grow to full size, so it's not going to be a problem. Let's see if I can just let you see that a bit more. You just see them in there. So now all we want to do is cover them with a very light sprinkling of compost. With such tiny seeds, they don't need a thick layer of compost at all. I hope these grow. Sometimes salad leaves can be a bit temperamental. If it's too hot, they won't grow. So I won't water that again. I've already watered it. I might leave it a day or two, depending on how warm the weather is. If it's really warm tomorrow again, I might give it a water. But I'll leave that for now and give it a water in a day or two. And keep everything crossed that maybe in a week or so we start to see some little bits sprouting up. This is the tape that I got the other day. I got this in Home Bargains. It was only £1 or £2. It says it's 4 metres long, so you just cut a strip off and put it around your pot. So I'm going to start off by putting some on this pot. And the first thing to do is just check under the rib and make sure there's no snails living there already. Although you could put it around this bit and then they wouldn't get up past that. So I'm just going to... I should have done this before I filled the pot up. This pot's been in the greenhouse, so I don't think there's any snails on that one. So I'm going to go and find some more pots that need to have this on it, particularly ones with my sunflowers in and cosmos, because the slugs and snails seem to be able to find them from on my loaf. Three and a half pots, so these two, the one with the salad and halfway around this one. So 4 metres really doesn't go very far when you've got big pots, so I'll have to pop to Home Bargains at some point and get some more. But this one has sunflower in it who's lost its head. So I've maybe lost that one, and the cosmos have been eaten here as well, so we'll see how much more damage gets done to that one. That one's only got halfway around, so I've put a new sunflower here because these have been a bit nibbled as well, although they've still got their middles, so they should flower. But this one was in a pot in the little greenhouse and it really needed to get planted out, so there was a space in there. I think there was probably more cosmos, but they've been damaged or eaten. Yeah, you can see here there was one, and down here just a stalk left. So if this copper tape works, then I shall definitely have to do this in future on all my pots. Even better pot in Home Bargains the other day, and it was bigger than the one I had bought for this hydrangea. This was the one I bought, and this is the new one, so you can see how much bigger it is. And I think my hydrangea will be so much happier in this pot. I'm just going to pot it up and fill it up with compost and hope that it grows a bit more and becomes a bit happier. It's got no buds on it this year. I don't know if it's too late or if I might be able to encourage it to grow some by giving it a bigger pot. Freed up another pot because I've taken my hydrangea out of it, which was quite good because I've still got these plants lying in the little my mini greenhouse. So we've got cornflower, cosmos, some gazinias and a pelargonium. These are often called geraniums. They're not geraniums, these are pelargoniums. Garden centres always call them geraniums, but they're not. We have a big pelargonium collection at Fulton Palace, so that's how I know this. So yeah, I'm going to put them into this pot. Today has turned out unexpectedly beautiful. I've had to take a break from the greenhouse because it's so hot in there, so I'm just having a nice cool drink of some sort of fruity squash. I've done loads of potting on, which has been great. I've gone through an embarrassingly huge amount of compost this year though, and I'm going to need to buy more because my tomatoes are going to need to put into bigger pots, so I'm going to have to go and buy some more compost. I think I've gone through 5 bags, the big bags, 120 litre bags, so I'm going to have to go and get more. And I'm also on the hunt for pots in the right size. I can't find the size I want, so I'm not sure where I'm going to get them, but I do need some big pots for the tomatoes. I know that I can grow them in grow bags, but I just don't think I've got room for those. I'd rather use pots and then I can sort of slot them in here and there in the greenhouse. So I think we're just going to chill out at home this afternoon. I'm not sure what to do with myself now. It's a bit too... The last little bit of fat ball has just fallen out of the bird feeder and crashed onto the ground. It gave me a bit of a fright. Don't know what it was. I'm going to have to fill that bird feeder up again, and I'm going to move it so that the magpies can't get to it so easily, because that took them 2 or 3 days and it's empty already. I don't know if you can hear there's a little family of blue tits just arrived, making quite a noise. So yeah, I might go and look on my bookshelf and choose a new book to start, because it's just that sort of weather. It's a bit too hot to be doing anything really. I'm not in the mood for knitting, and I know I've still got my socks to finish, but I'm not in the mood at the moment and it's too hot, so I might go and find a book. Joshua has been keeping himself busy with some loom bands that he asked for. He got them in pound stretchers. They were like 49p. They were so cheap, so he's just been watching some YouTube videos on how to do that. But I've had to go and prise him off the iPad because he's been watching all sorts of crap on YouTube as well, because he was left alone with the iPad. So he's been in his room for ages watching YouTube. So I'm going to get him to come out and get some fresh air as well, so I don't know what he's going to want to do. Yeah, so I wasn't expecting it to be so hot or so nice. As you can see, I'm wearing another pink top. I really like this one. I love the detail. This was just a cheapie from Primark a few months ago, and I am covered in muck now from gardening, so I'm going to need a good bath tonight. Yeah, so I'm just going to hang out for the rest of the day. Not sure what we're going to do. I was watching Tilly. She's just trying to get in amongst all the plant pots. I don't know what on earth she's found. Probably a snail or something. She's down there. Well, Joshua's quite happily amusing himself with his loom bands. He's now sitting outside. He has made me one, lovely, and I'm just making an apple crumble. I had some apples in the freezer. They were already cooked, already stewed, so I just defrosted them. It smells lovely because it's got cinnamon in it. These are probably from Falkland Palace, or they might be from the orchard, the other orchard that we help out at. And I've just made up a quick batch of a crumble mixture. So in here I've got some oats, almond flour, buckwheat flour, butter, and oats. Did I say oats? Oh, coconut sugar. So I've mixed all that up, rubbed it all in, so I'm just going to pop that on the top, and then I can go in the oven when we're cooking the dinner. We're having sausages and mash tonight, so it's going to be real comfort food. The weather's gone a bit cooler as well, so I don't mind having comfort food. I'm just going to top up the oats jar as well. These ones were grown locally just up the road from us, which I thought was really cool. So I've never seen oats being grown, well, I've never known that oats were being grown in the fields near us, so that's really cool. So I will have to have porridge one morning so that I can have them. Well, that's ended up being a really lovely Sunday. We've had great weather. It was absolutely boiling in the garden. Joshua and I ended up just sitting chatting on the bench for ages. He brought out with loom bands and he was doing stuff, and then I just continued to potter about, kept finding more and more jobs to do, of course. We had a really nice dinner. We all really enjoyed that. There was clean plates all round. The apple crumble was delicious. I don't know why I thought making custard from custard powder was a good idea. What a faff that was, and it ended up a little bit, well, it was a bit runny, so I tried to thicken it up a bit and then I ended up making it a bit lumpy, but everybody ate it. Joshua didn't. I didn't tell Joshua anything about it, so he ate it quite happily, so that was good. So we're all nice and full tonight. I am sitting down with a cuppa, going to edit the video. Oh, this afternoon, while Joshua and I were sitting out, he asked if we could play badminton, so I said, yep, okay, let's do that. I didn't realise that he'd gotten so much better at it, and he was really good, so we had a really nice time. I don't know if you can hear him screaming, he's outside playing with water balloons. I am not getting caught in that crossfire, keep him well out of the way. So yeah, we played badminton, it was great, and I said to him, you do realise I'm going to become obsessed with this over the summer, and I'm going to be wanting to play it with you all the time. So he said that was quite okay with him, so we may try and go out to some parks or even to the sports centre to actually play it indoors properly quite a lot of the summer. He was really good, I was really impressed, and it was good exercise, so I think I might have a very sore right arm tomorrow. He's absolutely screaming. He loves it though. Okay, I'm going to go and edit the video. Here on my face. I managed to use my new face mask last night, so that was a nice little treat. Over the winter I try and do face masks 2 or 3 times a week, and I find it easy to do them because I have baths most nights, so it's easy just to slap on a face mask while you're in the bath. But when the weather's like this in the evenings, I don't tend to go for baths, so I kind of forget about doing face masks. So what I've been trying to do lately is when I'm sitting about waiting on Joshua having his bedtime shower and that, I just pop a face mask on then, because he likes to have a bit of company while he's up there. He doesn't like to be on his own. So I just put a face mask on, and then at least I feel like I'm actually doing something while I'm sitting waiting on him getting ready for bed. I don't know whether you're still enjoying watching me sewing or whether you're finding it a bit boring. I mean, basically this is just sewing and gardening and cooking. Are you enjoying that? Maybe? Yeah? You can let me know. I did get a couple of dislikes on one of my videos. It's kind of pointless because I don't know why people have disliked it, so if there's something you didn't like, then just, you know, get in touch, let me know if something didn't work for you. If you're going to hit the dislike button, then I don't know what it is that they have disliked, so, you know, it kind of is just quite annoying really. So, I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it, that's fine. If you do like it though, give me a thumbs up, because I do like to see some thumbs up, and then I know I'm getting it right. Okay, I'm going to sign off now, get this video done and uploaded, and maybe catch a bit of TV for tonight. Right, night night, see you tomorrow.